subway. Either you learn to look up, or down the floor, or you read your book. Otherwise, you suffer the people's reactions when your eyes cross with theirs. No contact is possible. In Central America, and even in the big cities, people get to the bus and they ask permission to sit by saying, which means with your permission. All of a sudden, they're talking with the next person like if they knew from a while. And this expression is always a way to say goodbye. This is the idiomatical expression for okay in Mexico. Ándale pues.
Ándale pues.
And this is the equivalent of ándale pues in Honduras. Vaya pues. Vaya pues.
Vaya pues.
In the countryside, it's still very common to greet grandparents and parents this way.
Buenos días, abuelito. Buenos días, abuelita. Buenos días, abuelito. Buenos días, abuelita.
This is the way we make tortillas in Mexico and in Central America.
You take the dough, you put the dough, you flip the dough, you take the tortilla.
And if the tortillas are really good, this is the expression we use,
Que rico.
which means how good. Blowing kisses on the street is still a common thing to see in many Latin American countries, like this. And it's not harassment. Actually, it is a compliment and people appreciate it. And this is the famous phrase of Governor Schwarzenegger.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Let's give him a round of applause for this presentation. Thank you very much. Gracias. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the dance performance for Nicaragua, Jasmine Marie Granados and Benjamin Kellerman. Let us welcome them with a round of applause. Bienvenida a Nicaragua. aplauso a nuestros participantes. In this second Latino Indigenous Festival, I am glad to present charming señorita Angie Neiman and her partner Benzi Horvachi representing Mexico. Let's give it up for them. Bienvenido a Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, dancing for Honduras, let us welcome with a round of applause, Linda Maria Sábados, Mariana Stuquina, Teddy Fisher, and Roberto Kroll. Bienvenida a Honduras. it is now my pleasure to announce the friendly señorita Ariel Sommer, representing Venezuela. Let's hear it for Ariel, señorita Venezuela.
Merengue is a popular dance among all Latinos. The dancers enjoy the thrill of the music with the characteristic steps of the moving of the hips, the shoulders, the hands, and the arms. Let's give it up for Roberto, Tyler, Jorge Alejandro, Bense, and Mr. Mia Torres.